DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, it's Wednesday and it's the 1st of November. So, over here in Switzerland, it's a day off. It's All Saints' Day, and well, not everywhere in Switzerland, actually, the Catholic cantons. So, the Catholic districts, basically. And well, I mean, some would say you're retired, so it's always a day off. But it is different, I mean, because it's like a Sunday. No stores are open, and everybody, has that Sunday feel, of people, just out for a little walk and, yeah, kind of laid back like a Sunday. Yeah, so I'm out in the garden. The leaves. This is the nut tree, the walnut tree. So the leaves they don't get really red, but they're starting to come down. But it's a bit amusing because the inner part of the tree has the yellow leaves, and this part still has green leaves. And when one looks at it here, you can see that it came from two trees that fused. Anyway, we're going to have to do a bit of work on it later on. We're going to cut some of the lower branches so that the tree actually starts slightly higher up, because it's getting to be a bit of an annoyance with some of the lower branches. And anyway, we'll see. Anyway, we'll be doing that later on. So yeah, we're starting to winterize everything around here. Mrs. DC has been busy. I've removed the barbecues and put them over in my little cabin. And yeah, kind of sad, isn't it? Winter's coming. I like autumn a lot, but then we're coming up slowly to the part of autumn that I don't like as much. Short daylight time and so on. Yeah. Anyway, I was listening to a devotion. When was it? The 30th, I think. So a few days ago, and it was on, what was it called? Smartphone Compassion. That's what it was called. And I kind of found it quite interesting in a way, because it's an Australian guy who makes some of these. I mean, there's a different person every day, but his name is Sheridan Voisey, if ever you want to look him up. He's got some good stuff. But anyway, one thing that came out, and it was very true, I mean, there was a few examples, like, you've ordered a pizza or something, and it comes a bit later than expected. What do? You can jump on your phone and give the person a 1-star review. You go to a store, and the service personnel, or whoever's taking care of you, is not quite as friendly as usual. You can quickly go to your phone and trash them with a review, and so on. And basically, one of the things is that ever since we've got, this power with our phone, we've become very mean, haven't we? And often we have no idea, why. I mean, for example, was the delivery person stuck in traffic? Was Mrs. DC is closing the shades over there. Yeah. Was the service person, did he or she have a bad night? I don't know, with a sick child, for example, or. Sometimes there's a reason. Sometimes, I mean, really, the service is lousy, but sometimes there's a reason, why things didn't go quite like they were. I mean, the expression, getting up on the wrong side of the bed. We've all done it, haven't we? And it's a good thing that we all didn't get 1-star reviews on those days. I think basically it's something that came up in many vlogs, mine and other people's vlogs, is that with the ease of social media, but also the ease of getting online and writing or a review, or just, you know, putting a star instead of 2, 3, 4, or 5. It brings out the ornery part of us, doesn't it, at times? Anyway, I was listening to that devotion, and it made me think, you know, yeah, it is true, isn't it? I mean, look at all the filth. When I mean filth, I mean the way people talk or write things on social media, and it's very often horrible. A lack of friendliness, a lack of compassion, a complete lack of tolerance, and very often by the people who like to make believe to everybody that they're friendly and tolerant and this and that. Anyway, yeah, that's just often the way it is. Yesterday was Halloween. I'm changing. You see, I'm switching gears. One of the advantages of vlogging. So I'm switching gears, and yesterday was Halloween over here. And of course, in Europe, in continental Europe, Halloween's no big thing. I mean, if you go to Ireland, it is, and other places. But it's getting here slowly. What I mean by that is that there's been some like Halloween parties in disco clubs. I mean, dance clubs. I don't think they're called disco clubs anymore. Showing my age. You know, where people get dressed up and go dancing and stuff like that. So I mean, there's that type of Halloween parties. And over here, there's kind of an unwritten code in the last few years, is if you put a little pumpkin or a decorated pumpkin outside of your house, it's more or less telling the few kids that go around that you are ready to take them. You know, bring you would have candy or stuff like that. We didn't know that actually. Last year we had, I didn't vlog about that last year. We had the first person that came here in 25 years and asked for, you know, basically came for Halloween. The person was a little boy, a younger boy with his father, and we didn't have any candy. So I I pulled out some cereal bars or stuff like that has some chocolate on them, so I could give something to the kid. But again, this year we didn't have anything, and nobody came. But we left the lights off, yeah, because we just didn't have anything for them. It would have been embarrassing in a way, and it's not really expected. You know, I mean, why we don't buy candy for Halloween? Because basically, first off, no one comes, and I don't want the candy. It's usually crappy candy anyway. At least what they have over here. Anyway, having said that, I do like seeing pictures and memories of Halloween when I was a kid, because that was really something else. I mean, we would go around. There wasn't all this scary, ghoulish stuff, at least not for the smaller ones, as there is now, it seems, in today's way of you know, celebrating Halloween. Reminds me of something else, though. Maybe I should take a walk in the woods where I used to go over lunchtime at work, because probably the circle is back. I should go and see that, because I mean, Samhain is a big thing in the pagan religions. It's at least the people that are around here. And when you have when that came, so in other words, Halloween, you would have actually some type of festival or whatever in the woods. I was never there in the middle of the evening when it was happening, but you know, you could see the next day that there had been something. Yeah, it would be interesting. Okay, I see the time. I'm getting up to 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop here. DC will be signing off. Hope you have a great week, and I hope you have a fun Halloween, depending on how or what you did. You know, anyway, so I hope you're all well. Okay, DC signing off. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.